What would you attempt if you knew you couldn't fail and age was not a factor? Today, I'm sharing exactly how I brought my dead dream back to life after the age of 50. So here we go. I'm Carrie Stone, and after 30 years of coaching, I have seen so many women bury their dreams alive. Well, today, that changes. I'm sharing the exact 5 steps that brought my singing career back from the dead, including the surprising step that changed everything. Last week, I was on my phone looking for a video of me singing to send to my niece because she had asked me for it. And as I went through the videos and I was watching and listening to each one, I found myself smiling. I was actually enjoying the videos and found that I was really proud of them. And suddenly it occurred to me that I had set the intention 3 years ago to start singing again. And I had spent the last year doing just that. You see, after 10 years of chronic illness, I had lost my ability to sing. Singing would cause me to have seizures or collapse, so I gave up what I had always done my entire life. And then when I started to get stronger, my ear developed this weird ringing and then constant reverb. And then I developed this crackle in my throat, which really negatively affected my confidence. Not to mention that basically your voice is a muscle, and if you don't use it, it atrophies, and that's exactly what happened to mine. You see, it was devastating because singing wasn't just something that I loved. Singing was the center of my relationship with my singer-songwriter husband. I just wanted to sing again. And then it happened. We were planning a trip back to Nashville, and my husband said, "We can take this trip if you sing with me this time." And I was like, no, I am not ready to sing in Nashville. But he insisted. So that's when I took step number 1. I set my intention. I will sing again, even with ear and throat issues. That was it. I was going to sing in Nashville on our trip. Oh boy. As a coach and as a woman over 50 with ADHD, I knew I needed a plan. My voice was weak and my power was limited. So that's when I went into step number 2. And I committed time to practice every single day. When I was younger, I would practice for hours every day, but I was pursuing a professional career then. I wasn't doing that now, and I didn't have the time or the energy to do that now. It didn't fit my life, but I could carve out 15 to 30 minutes every single day, and that's what I did. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. If you have a dream you're trying to reignite, just commit 15 minutes, just 15 minutes every single day, and you will find yourself breathing air back into that dream. So if you want to write a novel and all you have is 15 minutes, then write 15 minutes every single day. Before you know it, you'll have a chapter. Keep doing it, and before you know it, you'll have a book. Then I had to move on to step number 3 and get really uncomfortable. I just had to get out there and sing badly. That's really hard for a perfectionist. But I had to just get out there and get used to the stage again. And then also adjust to the fact that even though never in my entire life have I ever had stage fright, I suddenly had developed stage fright. So I had to learn how to work around that. But getting out and performing at a subpar level is what I needed to do. It was part of the process. Can I be honest with you? My debut back in Nashville was so embarrassing. I can't believe my daughter was there and she still asked me to sing with her for her senior recital. I'm just shocked because I was that embarrassed by my performance in Nashville. And that performance almost caused me to stop singing altogether until I remembered that I had made a decision to be a singer again. And I am not a quitter. Getting out there and just doing things badly is what teaches us how to be better. Every time I sang, I would watch the videos and learn, but I would not beat myself up. So no matter what your dream is, get out there and put yourself on the line. Doing things badly is one of the best teachers you'll find if you're open to improving. Listen, if this story resonates with you, if you have a dream that's been whispering your name, but you've been too afraid or convinced you're too old to pursue it, I want you to know you don't have to figure this out alone. I've spent 30 years helping women go from someday to today. Together, we'll dust off that dream, create your personalized action plan, and build the habits and the mindset that you need to make it real. This isn't about achieving someone else's definition of success. It's about honoring what lights you up and creating a life that feels authentically and powerfully yours. If you're ready to stop letting your dreams gather dust and start letting them shine, I'd love to chat with you about how we can work together. You'll find the details about my coaching programs in the description below. Your dreams have been patient with you. It's time to be brave for them. After reviewing each performance, I would apply step number 4, which was adjust and improve. I was like a coach watching game tapes on Sunday afternoon, I would evaluate not just my performance, but also take notes about how I felt, where my head was before the performance, what I ate and drank prior to singing, how I slept the night before. I made a science out of singing again, which led me to number 5, probably the least popular of all of my steps and the most surprising of all. I had to keep making it harder. 1 year ago, I sang at my daughter's wedding reception. I'll share that video at the end of this one if you're interested in seeing it. Then I went from there and I was singing at writers' nights with my daughter and my husband over the summer. And I would do 2 or 3 songs at those events. I would change up the venues. I would choose harder songs. And then in February, I sang a 10-song set with my husband, which I hadn't done in well over a decade. I kept making it harder because my daughter had asked me to sing with her for her senior vocal recital in a very highly rated college with a great music department and not at all intimidating to go sing in front of all of these pros. I didn't want to embarrass her. So I knew that I had to really up my game before that event. And I needed to do hard things to prepare myself to do that one really hard thing. And it paid off. So almost a year after I had sung at my daughter's wedding and then prepared myself all through the year, I sang with my daughter a very difficult duet at her senior vocal recital. And then I ended up the year with singing one of my husband's lullabies at a baby shower. Each of these steps was important, and each one led to the other one with a purpose. But there were some lessons I learned along the way that I thought would help you too. The first one was you have to make a transition in your brain. Singing for me was a life goal. I wanted to be a star on Broadway or a famous country artist. So I had to reframe my dream to fit my life now. Singing is something I do because I love it and it blesses people. Music makes the world a better place. And being able to sing allows me to participate in the beauty of a song. So reframe your dream to fit your life for where you are today. Second, there will be setbacks. I had struggles with my voice and I still continue to have struggles. I sang for my daughter's wedding with COVID. Still don't know how I did it. I've had to relearn how to sing because of this crackle in my throat. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And that the ear reverb thing, again, doesn't seem to want to disappear. So I've had to learn how to sing around those things. And let's face it, if setups at gigs never seem to go the way you plan. And so you're always having to work around challenges you never anticipated. So know there will be setbacks, and you just have to figure out how to work around them. Third, when the obstacles come, and they will, don't get stuck behind them. Find your way around them. I remember working with my voice teacher about this crackle, and he was just like, okay. And he just didn't seem fazed by it at all. And he just figured out a way for me to sing around it, over it, under it, to the side. I don't know. He just was brilliant and found a way for me to sing around the crackle. Isn't that great? He's amazing. So find your way around or through your obstacles. Fourth, you have to make commitment to your dream a habit. For me, that meant creating the habit of singing every single day. To you, it may mean writing, drawing, painting, recording. Whatever your dream is, you have to make commitment to that dream a habit. And finally, you have to stay motivated. I find that if I don't have a gig scheduled, I will not practice. It just is really hard for me to stay committed to singing every day if I don't have a reason to be singing every day. So stay motivated and keep plans going, keep goals set up, set things for yourself that you have to work towards. So have a reason to be working on your dream. What dream is gathering dust in your heart? Comment below and let's bring it back to life together. If you want personalized help turning your dream into your reality, I work one-on-one with women just like you. Check the description below for details on how we can work together. And if you are passionate about living your dreams and reinventing your life, you'll want to watch this video right here. And until next time, carry on. This is Big, Big World, written by my favorite female artist.
That's 2,000 miles away, 2,000 miles of gas. Daddy and I can't do that trick, but we don't want to see you go. So even if you found a boy in that star that stands alone, you're our baby girl. And in this big, big world, it's too hard to see you go. When you go down to Nashville, don't fall for the big scene. 'Cause I swear if they want you there, they'll tell you anything. And when you hear all the music, I know you'd love to live that life. But please don't you be fooled like I was. Just stay here by my side, 'cause you're my girl. And in this big, big world, it's too hard to say goodbye. You're allowed to fall in love in a 30-mile radius. You're allowed to pursue your dreams, just don't act like you hate us. 'Cause you're still young, my baby girl, and I don't quite know what I should do. Sure, I want what's best, but I want what's best to be next to you. 'Cause you're our baby girl. You shouldn't be old enough to live in this baby world and fall in love. Girl, when I went here and get married, just know I filled with pride to watch you look so happy when you gaze into his eyes. remember. So you're leaving hurts, but in this big, big world, please remember, I loved you first.